See if things are going. I hope. Oh, that appears to be a thing. Very secret. The most secret thing that I'm doing in a public space. Also, hey, it's Watch Dogs 2. Gonna steal that person's $60. Also, yes, my shadow was in fact straight up floating, and that's not really how lights work, but you know, I don't know how to get out of where I currently am, also. Prolapse is a real good hacker name.
Anybody know a Prolapse?
That's a handle?
Yeah. This guy's swatting people during live streams.
Sounds like a real dickbag.
Worse than that.
Is this the thing?
Flies a
Oh, this
DedSec
was the
flag.
thing.
Nuh-uh. Nobody likes swatters. This is only gonna hurt our image. Let's see if I can find him online.
Where's that palace?
Wow, he really
Whatever.
doesn't cover his tracks. I've already got an address. I'll put together a DedSec statement to denounce him.
And I'll go teach him a lesson.
I don't actually know if you can swim. I haven't tried this yet. Turns out the answer is not really. I need a car. Thank you. Just gonna Shazam this real quick. See if there's anything else fun on the radio that I can Shazam. Like this. So yeah, this is Watch Dogs 2. It's an open world game. I'm gonna go over here and do graffiti on the Golden Gate Bridge. Like a
Hey there.
hero. Hello.
Watch Dogs 2, huh?
Yep.
What's the projected time until this crashes for no reason?
So far it's been doing okay.
Alright.
It-
Have they patched it or anything since?
Nope.
Alright. My money's on 20 minutes.
Sounds like a good idea. Like, I'm not gonna say it has not crashed at all. Oh, do I have to go up there? Uh-oh. How do I climb the Golden Gate Bridge?
Carefully. Also, is this guy hacking people from the Golden Gate Bridge?
No, I'm graffitiing the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Because
I thought you were still after the swatter.
no, I'm doing a different side mission. So this game is a bit more structured, let's say, than Watch Dogs 1, but also the opposite of structured as well, because you can kind of just do whatever as you're doing it.
I mean, I'm a fan of being able to do whatever.
Like, so all your missions are in this DedSec app.
You have a really goofy run animation.
So we're gonna get to that. So you have main operations. This taking down Bloom one is the main like overarching story thing, and you
Wait, wasn't he a guy from the first game?
No, Bloom was the company that
Oh, okay.
ran the CTOS in the first game.
Are they still around?
They're still
I guess?
around. They made CTOS 2.0 from the stuff they discovered in Chicago.
But it wasn't the whole point of the first game that you revealed they were super evil and they stopped the CTOS or whatever?
Well, you revealed they were super evil, but that didn't mean they stopped. I think I see what I'm supposed to do now, also.
So they just decided, hey,
let's...
luckily us being super evil didn't get revealed to the world or anything, so let's just keep doing what we were doing in a different city.
Yes. Also, there is
San Francisco will vote yes on anything.
There is a hilarious opening to this game that is like... it is the most... Like, you know those Ubisoft press conferences for, like, the first Watch Dogs was pretty bad about it, The Division was pretty bad about it, like, you know, what happens when money is infected with a virus on Black Friday? How fast will it spread? This game opens with maybe the most hilarious one of those yet.
By hilarious, do you mean, like, super overblown and terrible?
Yes.
Nice.
Like, one of the key image things is something like, toys report back to advertisers on how your kids play. And it's like this robot teddy bear with red eyes that's gigantic.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's so dumb and kind of incredible.
I like this weird world that Watch Dogs is happening in. Also, is that clipping into the bridge itself?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Watch Dogs 2 working as intended.
Yes. There we go. I can control this thing. So yeah, they haven't quite fixed the tone thing from Watch Dogs, the first one. And in fact, they kind of made it a little worse, in my opinion, because, like,
Are you still Hacker? You're not the same guy, but are you
No.
still Hacker Batman? Is that the vibe?
No, because this game...
Are you now Hacker Spider-Man?
Yes, that's a bit more in line. Because, like, you're kind of wisecracking and stuff, but at the same time, you have, like, 3D printed guns, and to a certain extent, I kind of miss Uncle Batman. Like, I thought that was kind of maybe better suited than this.
Well, I noticed that this guy doesn't have a sick coat anymore.
He does not.
He doesn't have the iconic coat.
You can customize him a lot more than you could Aiden in the last game. Like, I have chosen all of these outfit pieces.
I was about to ask if he had this hat to start with.
No, I bought it.
Of course you did.
Clothes in San Francisco are ridiculously expensive.
That's probably accurate in real life.
That might be a thing that we go check out at some point after I finish graffitiing Golden Gate Bridge, because...
Is it like $2,500 for a hat?
Kinda.
Yeah. You mentioned before, followers are now your currency. So I'm assuming is it your personal followers?
So here's the thing. So in the tutorial mission, you do a physical hack into Bloom, and you wipe your CTOS profile, and that explains how you do the fun hackery things.
Okay.
You leave a back door so that you can then... But because CTOS 2.0 is so much bigger than the first game, you need a lot of cloud computing so that it can store all the information, so that you in your hacker group can whistleblow on the big corporation. To do that, you need a lot of distributed cloud computing.
Wait.
Okay.
I just want to point out that you did 5 brush strokes and painted the entirety of that section of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yep. I'm super good at art.
I understand that as a video game contrivance. But also, how the hell are you supposed to have painted that giant section of the Golden Gate Bridge with traffic going by and no one reported that to the police at all? Also, you've still got 3 more parts of the bridge to graffiti, and the police are not literally shooting you in the back. Something about this doesn't feel right.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Video games.
Whatever.
Well, I'm about to explain some more crazy video game things
Okay,
here.
sorry.
So
continue. I just had to call that out.
Yeah. So the idea is that you need a lot of distributed cloud computing to manage all the data.
Mm-hmm.
So your DedSec group, which is a lot different than the DedSec in the first game. West
This one is
Coast,
just, like
what-
hacker kids or whatever, like
well, yeah, and like,
teens and 20-somethings.
well, also they mention it in that like DedSec is this weird hacker collective, in that the East Coast and the West Coast DedSec don't really get along because like East Coast DedSec have rules and things, and West Coast DedSec are kind of a bunch of anarchists. So you hack in and you need a lot of distributed cloud computing, which I've said multiple times. So the followers thing is you are getting people to download the DedSec app, which is basically like a giant folding at home thing that you agree to let the sick hacker kids use your computing power to whistle blow on the big people. It's so dumb.
So shouldn't it be less followers and more, like, downloads?
Yes, it should be that, but you
Okay.
know,
Just, alright. Terminology is hard, I guess.
terminology is hard. Oh, I should pull my quadcopter back in.
Should you?
Yeah.
It's probably got unlimited battery power, so
It
it's probably
does.
fine.
Dahir InShot wishes they had a quadcopter as cool as mine.
But can you mount a Gatling gun to your quadcopter?
I can make it throw IEDs at people.
That seems, well, you already mentioned the tone problem.
Yeah.
That
There's-
seems,
There's
like,
a bit of a tone problem in this video game.
So
that
you're-
like kind of made sense in the first game because you were kind of creepy Batman, and like, yeah,
Well,
sure,
yeah,
creepy
in the
Batman
first
will
game-
blow people up.
in the first game you were explicitly on a revenge mission because your, like, niece got killed.
Yeah, this one doesn't
Well,
have
it-
any of that.
It made sense that he would be willing to cross these weird, crazy boundaries. This guy is just some fucking 20-something piece of shit hacker who decides it's fine to throw IEDs at people from the air
Yeah.
because he doesn't like the government.
Yep.
Oh, well, we'll be there in 2 years anyways.
You know, it's fine.
This is what I expect from San Francisco. It's an accurate look at the pieces of shit who live there. Calling you out, California.
and Grav. Grav's
And
there
Grav.
too.
He's one of the good ones.
Let's see what else. What other fun things? I haven't done too many of the story missions. We did so. There's a big fat all coincidence. All this is not based off of true things. All resemblances are purely coincidental, and yet
Which is bullshit.
yes, very
Because
much
you already,
so.
you mentioned that you already did fucking, like, Martin Shkreli the mission.
Yep. Who you set him up for buying some unreleased not Wu-Tang album.
Which, I want to point out, apparently after Trump won the election, Martin Shkreli said, alright, I'm streaming that Wu-Tang album in celebration, started the stream, played the intro, and then killed the stream.
Nice.
So, while he's a piece of shit, I respect that level of fucking with people. Because, god damn it. That's fucked up. I mean, it's no more fucked up than all the other stuff that guy has done, but it's also pretty fucked up.
The other what are some of the other funds? So there's totally not
By the end of
Google,
this game-
which is called Noodle.
Nice. By the end of this game, I expect you to kill Trump. That's
so
just how I expect this to go.
so there's a senator or something who I see political signs for all the time in this game, whose name is like Martin Thruss, and his slogan is "Make the Bay Area Strong Again."
Okay, so yeah. By the end of this game, I expect you to have either killed him or set him up for crimes and get him sent to jail.
I'm sure one of those things will happen.
This game does seem kind of perfect for people who are super upset that Trump won to play. I feel like this works a lot of their frustrations out.
This is the kind
Yeah.
of exposure we really need.
It's fun.
The studios become the
Oh, also one thing I was going to say about the
always
run
the
animation, they changed the controls in a way that I do not appreciate.
Yeah,
'Cause-
there's something really weird. It's the start of the run animation. Like when he starts sprinting, there's something really weird about the way he's moving.
So Watch Dogs 1 was basically just Assassin's Creed. Like, you had your I'm holding down the right trigger to run and the X button so that I will jump over things in the way.
Yeah.
This game doesn't really have that. This
Please
game,
tell me this isn't a mash to sprint.
it is not a mash to sprint.
Okay.
It is a hold in the left stick to sprint, which is maybe
Hold it in?
worse. Hold it in.
That's not. You never hold in the stick. That's
It's-
not good.
It's
You
not
click
great.
the stick. Clicking the stick works okay, but holding the stick is terrible.
So I learned that it had to be holding the stick because a couple times I would run like this and it would just play the this all the time, and I was like, "What is happening?" Oh, I have to hold it.
That's silly.
Anyway, let's see here.
Can
Let's
you fast travel?
You can so you can fast travel to stores. You cannot
Uh-huh.
fast travel to missions, which
Yay,
is
capitalism.
hilarious. Let's do
Everybody
a main
loves spending
mission.
money.
Let's deal with not Scientology.
Yeah, sure. They're still an acceptable target.
Yep, they're called New Dawn, which is kind of amazing.
That's pretty good.
How can I
Man,
fast travel?
at that like county-wide or statewide book fair or whatever the hell that was that I went to a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
there were so many books by L. Ron Hubbard in the fantasy section. Like I was just trying to find shitty Dungeons and Dragons novelizations and shit like that, and there were so many goddamn L. Ron Hubbard books, and
That's
also
amazing.
a few novels by William Shatner, which I kind of thought about getting and decided against it because I was already spending a lot of money on a bunch of short story collections. But I regret, in retrospect, there was a Shadowrun novel that I almost got but didn't because I already had too much other stuff. And now I really wish I'd gotten that Shadowrun novel. It was probably terrible. The description sounded awful, but on the other hand, it was Shadowrun related.
So here's the DedSec hideout, which is a bunch of edgy teens got together and were like, "Yo, let's just paint this fat middle finger on the wall."
Not two? Not
Not
double
two.
birds? Well,
There was a double birds in the first mission. Marcus here jumped off a building to get away from the cops while flipping double birds at people. It was kind of okay.
that seems okay. When is the DLC for this game where you just play as Angelico?
New Dawn wants to step into the ring with
Tell
us.
me he wouldn't fit in
They
here.
got our recruitment video killed on all the big social media
You
sites
can't.
and threatened to sue anyone
I
who
can't.
hosts it. This is gonna cost us a lot of followers.
DMCA takedown. Annoying.
So here's the
It's
hacker
worse
crew
than
minus
annoying. This
one person who I
is a
can't see.
declaration of war. I will not
Who
be censored.
showed up like he's shown up like twice, which makes me think he's totally going to turn out to be some kind of mole or something.
The dude with the beanie and the hood?
No, the dude with there is a dude who is not pictured here.
Oh, okay.
We are so gonna cornhole this fake
His
Dude
name
with
is
beanie and hood could have been a good mole just because he is such a background character.
he's kind of neat. He's the code whiz. He's also very autistic.
Ah.
You know.
He's our highest profile
But
spokesperson.
it's Jimmy Siska. I mean,
I still
when
like
I was a
dude with
kid, I
dumb
had the
emoticon
Siska
mask.
glasses,
He's
pop
pretty
collar.
great.
I even knew every line to open wounds.
Me too. I even have.
I
Man,
like
this is
I like
the
that he
worst
gets
hideout.
excited about things.
This is the worst hideout, and has Jordy showed up yet?
No.
Well, fuck then. What's the point of this if Jordy's not here?
He's in town shooting Cyber Driver.
I don't know if he's in this game.
He should be.
Just thinking maybe we could talk to him.
He
He
really
was
should
the best
be.
part of the first game.
He was
Also,
the best
they-
part of the first game.
Mentioned the
Go
first
back to
game.
being less of a douchebag.
A little bit. There's mentions of, yo, some dude went through the underworld in the name of DedSec in 2014, but it was in Chicago, and we don't care about them because they're a bunch of squares with rules.
Ah, man.
Okay,
Alright,
we
so
focus on
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I kinda hate everybody involved with this game so far. Your whole hacker team, explicitly because they're a bunch of lame anarchists.
Everybody in?
They're not great.
Anarchy's not cool, guys. It's fun to think about, but it doesn't work. Also, you all kinda look like shitheads.
You heard the man.
Except for main guy, but that's only because you dressed him.
I did dress him. I can make him look like a shithead.
I imagine that is super easy to do. You have a gnome in your hideout. I hate all of you. God.
Also, these
You guys
videos
literally
happen.
You guys literally assembled a shrine to internet memes.
Yep.
That is where you meet. Oh god, I forgot about these terrible videos. Oh my god, you guys, you're the worst.
Let their leaders know what you think of them online. Join us as we send them a message. No more. DedSec will give you the truth. Do what...
Also, I'm pretty sure, well, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that little video thing where a crosshair goes over the guy's face and shoots him in the head probably counts as a terroristic threat. But then I remembered that you throw IEDs off of drones at people, and that's apparently fine.
Yeah, you know.
Because Californians are a bunch of animals with no morals.
So here's the 3D printer. You can print out weapons.
Nice.
Because, you know, here's one of the other mentions of Watch Dogs 1 is that this weird pistol that I totally vaguely remember where it had a scope and a silencer is like, yo, this is the gun that ripped through Chicago's underworld in 2014. It's like, yep, that was a thing. Let's see here. This guy.
You can 3D print a drone.
Yeah, my quadcopter is 3D printed.
Okay.
This is the other guy who did not show up in that cutscene, who is totally going to end up betraying us at some point. I'm convinced of it.
I know that logically you are printing the parts for the drone and then assembling it, but I like to imagine it just being a fucking Star Trek replicator that pumps out a fully functional drone immediately.
Also, here's this sick Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon arcade machine. And my favorite arcade game. Here's a VR headset on a crash test dummy for unknown reasons. And yeah, that's the hacker hideout.
Do missions... Oh, wait! Fuck! The first game had those awesome VR things, the digital trips.
The digital trips. Are
they back?
No.
Fuck this game!
This game... There is a lot of stuff in that first game that is not in this game. For instance, the digital trips, you don't have a slow down time effect.
What?
You can't go to a random coffee shop and just play chess, which was one of my favorite weird things in that first game.
I'm not missing the chess, to be honest, even though I like chess. But they don't have Spider Tank?
No spider tank.
Then what is the point of this game?
I don't have an answer for you.
When I remembered that the digital trips existed and then thought, oh shit, digital trips V2, I was about to say, oh fuck, this game's awesome. I need to get this game because I want to play the second iteration of the Spider Tank game. Fuck this game.
But I have this sick vest, though.
No, it's not a... Does the vest call up a Spider Tank that you can ride?
No, it does not.
No, then I remain firm in my stance of fuck this game.
I can pop a
Sorry.
or no, yeah, I can. I can pop a wheelie. Whee!
It's okay, guys. You don't have the giant Spider Tank, but you've got Uber.
Yeah, it's called Driver San Francisco, which took
That's a good
like
name.
it's
but-
also the name of a different Ubisoft game.
Yeah,
but,
that's
you
what
know.
makes it a good game. That's what makes it a good name. But god damn it, it's one of those things where I'd completely forgotten the digital trips existed. You mentioned the VR helmet on the crash test dummy, and I got super excited for about 10 seconds.
There is.
And then you crushed my hopes and
I
dreams.
crushed your hopes and dreams super
God
hard. Let me just
damn
ride
it.
this motorcycle into this Scientology protest. It's fine.
Also, wait, how do you do the hacking while driving stuff reliably without the slow down time thing? Because that was kind of super helpful in the first game.
You kind of don't. You just hit buttons and hope things work out in your favor.
How's the shooting?
I haven't done that much of it. Half
How's
because I
dropping
haven't
IEDs
done a lot of
on
missions.
civilians?
I don't have that ability yet.
You monster.
You gonna go inside and take a peek?
Seriously, all I've heard about this game is you play as a bunch of assholes, you drop IEDs on people,
Bye, enlightenment.
the shooting is presumably worse because you don't have cool bullet time. You are now protesting in front of this guy's house like a bunch of douchebags.
Yep.
Well, it's a Scientology place, but still.
Alright, I'm heading in. I'll dig up what I can on Siska.
We're about to go to battle with these fuckers.
All right, let's
I
see.
need anything shady you can
You are
find.
protesting in a bunch
you
of
wanna pick
skull
up
masks.
followers,
If
we
you
need
did
to
that in real
generate
life,
some
you would be
serious
shot, and
outrage.
most people probably wouldn't complain about it.
If we get caught lying, everything else DedSec ever claimed will be called a lie. Don't worry. If they've shit the bed, I'll find the dirty sheets.
And in comes Marcus with the classy metaphor.
I aim to
So here's a
please.
fun ability that this game also has the weird Mirror's Edge catalyst thing where abilities that were just in the first game you now have to unlock. Like the ability to control the like scissor lifts and stuff, which is kind of weird. But they're very cheap, unlike in Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So whatever.
Okay, so followers are your experience. What's your currency?
Dollars.
Oh, well, I mean, like, for unlocking your dumb abilities.
You unlock a thing called research points at follower counts and certain follower counts, and you can find them in the world. This didn't go the way I was hoping it would. So
Is
let's
that an embassy?
yes, maybe.
You should totally break into that embassy.
That's not going to really help with the anti-Scientology protest.
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
Be that as it may. Okay.
I mean, let's be honest, in this game you are probably going to be breaking into that embassy before long anyways, because fuck foreign countries.
Probably.
I hate everything this
Let me
game
swap
stands for.
to the roller RC car here and go wee.
Can your drone turn into an RC car?
No, I have
Damn it.
I have two different drones. One's,
It looked kind of like it would be feasible from the shape of the drone's body. I was really
So-
hopeful there for a second.
So here's another thing in that. Oops, wait, I'm being spotted. That's a problem. I'm gonna hop out here before I get too spotted.
This thing actually reminds me of that dumb thing you get in Far Cry Blood Dragon.
Yeah. So do you remember in the first Watch Dogs where you had the mode that you didn't automatically highlight everyone walking past and you could read the fun blurbs,
Yeah,
but you would never turn that off because why would you? And it
because
wasn't
blurbs are fun.
because blurbs are fun. So now this game does it automatically, and the I want to see more hacking is this, which you will see momentarily, to prevent you from constantly being in this mode.
That seems like a huge downgrade, though.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Okay, list off for me real quick the parts of this game that aren't a huge downgrade.
I think the mission structure and focus is better. I am interested. They introduce a lot of story beats in like the first couple of missions that I'm interested in seeing where they go. Unlike in the first game where it was just kind of very straightforward. In this one, I'm curious as to where everything is kind of going. Like I kind of knew where the last one was going in terms of, yo, I'm gonna get revenge. In this one, I don't actually know where it's going. The Google guy hates me for unknown reasons. This has just gone really poorly. Oh god, they've shot my drone, my RC car rather.
Aw.
But I kind of like the first game more so far, and also it didn't crash.
I'm gonna be honest, I was actually kind of interested in this game until I saw you streaming it and you've told me all these things about it, and now I'm actually kind of interested in going back and playing the first game again someday.
I still like that first game, Bite Me.
I mean, I played like a portion of the first game, like I'm gonna say 25-30%.
I'm not saying that to you, I'm saying that kind of to the world in general.
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of people were just bummed about the graphics thing, which, whatever. I don't care about the graphics anyways. I have played Dwarf Fortress in the last few days. I don't give a shit about the graphics, I just want the game to be good.
Oh, excuse me.
By the way, Dwarf Fortress remains weird. I have not progressed since that time I fell off a bridge and had to drink my own tears to survive.
That's, maybe that's for the best.
Well, I'll try again in a few days. I feel like that's a good place to leave it. Although I might switch to a different character and just leave that character to find their own way back home, since the AI takes over when you stop playing as them. I'll let them wonder how they got there. Also, no one seems really worried about this scissor lift just kind of driving around on its own.
It's fine.
Like, they're staring, but I don't see anybody running in terror, which is what I'd be doing, because the machines are taking over.
A lot of people do stare at you if you're doing weird, crazy things. They don't really care unless you run them over, which I have run over a couple people with the scissor lift. Can I just go in the front door?
Problem.
No, I cannot just go in the
Because
front door.
you are presumably supposed to be the, like, vaguely happy-go-lucky Robin Hood-esque hackers who are fighting for the good of civilization and the good of the people here.
Yes.
To bring down the man and people exploiting innocence.
Yep.
And instead, you're kind of just a bunch of terrorist assholes.
Yep. Here, let me call out my RC car again and do better at RC car stealth, I guess. Which I have immediately screwed up already. Ow, God!
I feel like that's the thing about the first... Is there at least a, like the first game had, the public, like, perception meter or whatever, of, hey, you're an okay vigilante man and you're a psychopath?
Not really. Oops.
Oh, well, fuck this. If the guy just kicked the shit out of your RC car, that was great.
He did. We're just gonna go in. We're just going in, I guess.
Okay, that was basically my last hope, was that at least maybe if you did fuck around and kill a bunch of innocent people, the game would be like, hey, you're scumbags, and the people are gonna treat you as such.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen, I don't think. You don't, like, lose followers or anything.
Yeah, that's real fucked up. It is really fucked up that you can just kill people left and right, and the game treats that as fine. Is justified in the course of whatever the hell you are doing. Like, yeah, you killed like 5 people, and you blew some people up with an IED, and you may have killed some people in that car you blew up, but it's okay, because you really needed to get this album to the people.
Yes. Yes, I did. Very important.
Alright, I'm heading
God,
in. I'll dig up what I
fuck
can on
this
system.
game.
We're about to go to battle with these.
And that's a
fuckers.
bummer, because I was
Anything
kind of
shady
looking
we
forward
can
to a
find.
better version of
We
Watch
wanna pick up
Dogs.
followers, we need
But
to
this seems
generate
like a
some
worse
serious
version of Watch
outrage.
Dogs.
Can't we just make something up?
If
That's
we get
not
caught
cool.
lying, everything else
But on the
DedSec
plus
ever
side, you can
claimed
dress
will
up
be called a lie.
Yes.
And I do
Don't
like
worry.
that.
If they've shit to bed, I'll
And
find
still
the
that
dirt.
guy's money.
How
And in comes
how
Marcus with
dumb
the
can
classy
you look
metaphor.
if you want to look
I
dumb?
aim to please.
You can look really dumb. I have
Or-
found Crocs.
Can-
I have
Can
found...
you get like trench coats?
I've not found any trench coats,
Aw.
but I've found like I think we're talking about two different kinds of dumb here. Like
Prob-
I've found
very,
like
very likely.
touristy T-shirts, like I Heart San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
and
No, I want full-on like early high school angsty hacker kid. I want Hot Topic, like patron.
Hey, you catch that?
I want somebody who likes the Kingdom Hearts cloud design. Are you stealthing it now?
I'm trying to stealth it more than not at all. I was trying to stealth it last
Some kind of
time,
coward.
but that didn't
Wait,
work
last
out.
time was stealth?
It was attempting.
You ran headfirst into the guy and shot him immediately.
So in this one you get an infinite ammo. Oh boy.
I don't recognize you.
Oh
Who are
boy.
you?
This
Is that your stun gun?
Yeah, it has infinite ammo, but it's like a one-shot thing. You have
One
to
shot reload.
Yeah,
Is it also 3D printed?
it is also 3D printed. Can I get that camera, please? Thank you. I'm just gonna make that guy's grenades go off because that's still in this game.
Totally justified.
Yep.
Remember, it's for the greater good. Everything you do is justified completely.
Yep, that's the idea.
In the first game, at least they had the excuse of this is clearly a vigilante breaking the law, and he is always crossing lines and not necessarily a good guy.
Yeah.
In this game, they seem firmly in the like in the park of, no, you guys are doing the right thing.
Yes. Which
That's
is
a big
weird.
difference. That's a big difference and a super important difference.
Yo, hack the thing, dude. There you go. Uh-oh.
Like, there's a point where armed insurrection is viable and necessary, but Scientology is not it.
I don't know. Scientologists are dicks.
They are, but I'm not sure if storming a compound and detonating hand grenades on people is necessarily called for at the moment.
Yeah, but why do these guards at the Scientology house have hand grenades? What
Because they're
cost-
because they're in San Francisco, and apparently there are a bunch of psychopathic terrorists living in San Francisco just waiting for an excuse.
Oh, he's not.
I would not go to San Francisco without hand grenades, that's for sure. I know what kind of people live there. I've seen Giant Bomb.
I also have my
Their
fun.
name is Giant Bomb.
That's true. I also have my fun yo-yo melee, which is still kind of funny as well.
Anyone who has seen Dave Lang and John Vignacchi drunk on a stream together knows that you need protection when you go to San Francisco, and hand grenades are more than called for. They are necessary.
Ouch.
Oh,
Stealthy.
I would not trust a handgun to stop Dave Lang in an emergency situation. I would want a grenade.
I stealthed it super hard, you guys.
If you shoot a bunch of people and blow 2 people up,
But I did it stealthily.
guys.
Those
Clinton
guys
can use
exploded.
Cisco as an ally. The man's in big
They
trouble with
exploded
the church.
stealthily.
Even planning an emergency
did you just
launch.
beat that man with an iPhone cable?
No, it's my yo-yo thing. It's got a name. What is it
Oh
called?
god, you fight with a yo-yo. I forgot about that.
I forget what my yo-yo is called. Oh, don't. Well,
Siska's waiting
so I
for
learned
orders.
also. I had
This game is a
forgotten.
collection of terrible things.
I had forgotten this from the last game, but the cops don't like it when you have guns out.
He's gonna get a call from
I mean, that makes sense.
Siska.
How do they feel about drones armed with IEDs?
I mean,
Psychopathic fuck.
I imagine they're not real thrilled about that either. I want to pet the doggy.
Pet the dog.
I'm trying to pet the doggy.
Hello?
Jason, I heard you're coming for an audit today.
Jimmy!
Man, working
Right.
next door to the animal shelter
Right.
kind of sucks,
I
but
was
also it's kind of
just
awesome
about
because
to
there are a
leave.
ton of dogs
How's
there.
it going?
Not good. I think I ate one.
They're
too
adorable,
many
but it's also
bananas,
sad.
friend. My stomach is way too unstable for a session. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Stun gun the dog.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stun gun the dog.
But
you
can you
monster.
if you want? But can you if you want to?
You could. I mean, I have an assault rifle. I could shoot the dog if I wanted to.
Why would you do that?
You suggested stun gun the dog.
Which is non-lethal.
Working on
Oh, the dog's about to get run over. Don't.
Stun gun the dog before it gets to the road.
Here, I'm just gonna pet the dog.
You'll save
in
that
the middle
dog.
of the road.
Stun that dog before it gets to the road. Save it.
Nope. Also, so one of the other. Here's one thing that is actually kind of neat about this game. Sometimes gang wars just start. There are like 5 different gangs.
That sounds alright for San Francisco.
Here, I got some new research points so I can look at the research and you can see all the fun abilities I can get, like the ability to throw explosive devices.
What are the themes of the gang? Of the
Uh,
gangs.
There's the 580s, the Tezkans, Tezkas, the something like that, and the Sons of Ragnarok.
Oh, I bet they're based on that weird thing they had in Norway or Sweden or Canada or wherever the fuck. What are those icy places?
One of
There
those
was,
icy
there was some
places.
group calling themselves the Sons of Odin, who were to like fight off immigrants.
Probably.
That seems like the kind of thing this game would be all for making social commentary on.
See, where is this thing?
Because
so,
man,
yeah.
this game is up its own ass with the social commentary.
Here's the thing where you can equip the jumper and quadcopter to drop IEDs.
Can you get a jetpack?
No.
Damn. The new Mass Effect apparently is going to have a jetpack.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's also apparently going to have space swords and space hammers, because that's what you need for sci-fi.
Also, here's one of the other weird things. You know how at the beginning of the stream I got that mission that was like, hey, don't swat people?
Oh yeah. Are you not going to swat somebody?
Well, no, but I can get an ability. Where is it? I can get an ability to place an APB on someone,
That seems equally as fucked. Maybe worse.
or I can place a false APB on someone with a special dangerous criminal advisory,
So yeah, no, that's super fucked.
or I can call a gang on them.
That's way worse. Man, fuck this game.
You
Everything
know.
about this game seems terrible from a moral standpoint.
Oh, you know.
This game is completely morally bankrupt. It's fucked.
I'm gonna get more botnet points.
And again, I recently played Dwarf Fortress, a game where you can tear something's lungs out and beat it with them.
And let's see what else.
Which isn't super effective, by the way. Lungs are too soft to make an effective bludgeoning weapon. Although the fact that you do have a grip on their lungs will be effective in some form.
Let's get the ability to make explodey things, I guess. Also, the blue things means that someone has a sick bank account that I can steal
Who is
from.
the Golden Gate Vandal? The chatter online says.
And
he's
yeah,
a
the stealing from
online
people's bank
hacker
accounts
who
thing
gets it.
remains, which
But
is...
this hasn't been confirmed.
Again, all this
What
stuff
do you
was
think
less
of the
fucked in the
faceless
first
shippers
game.
at the bridge?
I mean,
Because
it
the
was,
first game at least acknowledged that you were kind of a shit person in
yeah,
your quest for revenge. And it was like, hey, what's justified in your quest for revenge? What's going too far?
and this one, there's no revenge. Like,
This one is no revenge, it's just, hey, fuck up society.
also the first, going back to that first mission, so you break into the Bloom place, you wipe your CTOS profile, then it plays the hilarious scaremongering thing with the advertisers know how your kids play. It is now impossible to wipe your digital footprint completely. Going dark is no longer an option. Excuse me. Then it cuts to everyone getting super drunk at a beach and throwing a big party.
I see you. I know you like to work with.
So you know.
Hey, Ghoul, what's up?
I managed to snatch some new Dawn clothes for you. Gotta look the part, right?
Nice, thanks, man.
No worries. Give 'em
Apparently
hell.
this man has given me new Dawn clothes. I can't wait to see how ridiculous this looks. Oh, I'm just in a suit. Okay, sure.
Yes? Hi, I'm Jason Lowell.
Huh.
I'm here for your audit.
Okay, Jason Lowell. I hear you're the best. Come on in.
Thank you for the hospitality. Please. All right, let's... My sources tell me that you've been having some doubts about the church.
Tell me about your
I want you to
Thetans,
tell me about
dude.
that.
Doubts. Wow. Doubts is a strong word. I'm not as inspired as I used to be.
Jimmy, step up. Don't hide things from us.
You're right. Okay. Okay, there are rumors about this place where they take church members who are having issues, and they don't come back for a really long time, if they come back at
Guy
all.
even kind of looks like
I've
Tom
heard
Cruise.
these rumors, and guess what? They're just rumors.
But that's it? I'm not in trouble?
For telling the truth? No.
Thank you. I promise you will not regret this.
Look, one last thing. I really need to get to the heart of this rumor, so do they say where this imaginary camp might be?
I don't know. I hope I never find out.
Or does it have a name?
The Red Room.
We're gonna go to Twin Peaks.
Called it the
We're
Red
gonna go to the Red Room. Hooray!
Oh yeah, man. And one last thing, man. Like your last 5 movies have been just disappointing as shit. So better. All right, keep your chin up.
What is happening in this video game?
Alright, I have a new lead on how we can burn New Dawn, but I'm missing a key piece. Jimmy Siska is afraid of something called the Red Room.
Jimmy Siska in the Red Room.
The Red Room seems to be some kind of rehab center where they send problematic church members. People who go there, sometimes they stay gone.
If they're kidnapping people, this is potentially huge for us.
This goes beyond.
So the main quest line remains take down,
I got this.
Yes.
Bloom, or whatever, the CTOS thing.
Yes. We're doing this because we need followers for our cloud computing thing, so we can manage all the data, so we can blow the really big whistle.
Something. It's about New Dawn. Have you ever heard of the Red Room, Miranda?
Texting you an address. Meet me there.
I just need
God.
info.
Okay. Driving my motorcycle. Much like the first game, motorcycle's still probably the best means of transportation. On account of being really fast. Whee. Well, that's a tree. Let's not hit the tree. Excuse me. Hello.
What kind of trouble you in?
We're making trouble for the church.
We who?
DedSec.
I knew it. I have friends that would love to put DedSec behind bars.
Like a good fight? Hey, so did you.
Excuse me?
Oh, I watched you go toe-to-toe with New Dawn back in the day, but hey, I get it. You a councilwoman now.
You don't get to pull that I sold out crap on me. These assholes wreck lives on a weekly basis. They went public with videos of my surgeries. But here's the thing. I don't give a shit. I got nothing to hide. But you're right. I am a councilwoman now. My hands are tied.
That's why you asked me to meet you here. You need my help.
Looks like you need mine. Plus, I finished what I started. First of all, don't mistake New Dawn for
Scientology's not a church? What?
organization.
You're blowing my mind here, lady.
Bay Area. There's one that just doesn't check out. Over there. They have it marked as an educational center. Doors are locked. Nobody answers. Security comes and goes. Does that sound like an education center to you?
It sounds like a re-education center.
I'll stick around. Just see what you can find.
Thanks, Miranda.
Time for more stealth. Let's do it. Let's be very sneaky.
Marcus, did you meet with Miranda?
I did. We think this is the place, but we don't know what kind of place this is. It's obvious they're hiding something, though. So, I'm gonna see if I can find a computer and snoop around.
Let's see here. It's fun. Let's get back to the right camera. There we go. I think this is new. I don't think you could, like, ping certain, hackable items in the world and, like, make them make a noise and attract everyone over before you explode them.
Yeah, that might be new.
Like, I'll admit, it has been a hot second since I've played Watch Dogs, the first one, but is that a door? Doesn't appear to be a door. Never mind. Yep, that is in fact not a door. Great. Really? I can't climb this fence? Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oh. My stealth didn't quite pay off. Do. Whoops. Oh, come on. There we go. Oops, hello. What is happening here? Why am I being shot from all angles?
You must not have stealthed good enough.
Probably accurate. That's one other thing that's pretty cool, though, also. You can now booby trap certain things so that if they will automatically go off if anyone gets near close to them, which is nice. Like I think just happened. I think I exploded everyone who was chasing after me, and now I'm in the escaping mode.
Jimmy Siska. Looks like you were right.
Hello, Marcus.
This is the place, and they brought Jimmy Siska here. If I bust him out, think you can get him someplace safe?
Count on it. I'll be ready.
I thought we saved Jimmy Siska. I thought that was the guy we interviewed. Whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, man. They changed the cement bags. I was really excited when I saw them because the one of my favorite dumb pictures from the first Watch Dogs was the cement bags in the Iraq fight, because they just said cement is a binder on them for like no reason.
Miranda, Jimmy Siska's headed your way.
What about you?
I'll get out on my own. Just make sure he's safe.
I will.
Well, that was weird. Time for stealth. I did it. I have stealthed on out of here.
So, you broke into the camp to stop him from being forced to watch a video about the cult?
Apparently.
I was expecting some kind of creepy brainwashing, or like somebody getting waterboarded or something.
I was, yeah, you know.
I thought that's where that was going with the secluded re-education camp.
Yeah.
But instead he was just in a chair watching a video on a nice TV.
Thanks, Miranda.
But he was locked in there, I guess? Like he couldn't leave?
If that's your name. I want to burn these bastards and I know where to start. I'll meet you outside the temple to...
Man, you should file a police report. We just proved
If he
the
starts
church
talking
keeps
about you
prisoners.
saving his life
We
or
got
something.
footage. We'll release a
I believe
video
he
soon
just
to let
did.
the world know. What else do we need?
Oh my God. To the heart of the religion. The holy relics. The original source.
Now, how am I going to resist an offer like that? I'll see you there.
Now we're gonna meet him near the New Dawn Temple.
I continue to kind of hate everything about this game. Also, I think it's survived past my 20-minute prediction.
It has. I'm honestly surprised it has not crashed yet. If I'm being 100% honest here. Oh, whoops. Hello, excuse me. I don't actually know which way I'm supposed to go, so I'm just gonna go up this hill. Keep California beautiful. We'll just drive a truck right up a hill. Well, I guess that's the one thing that I will say. Like, besides blowing out the tone thing, there's not a whole lot I can say that makes this worse than the first one. Like, by all accounts, this game is totally okay. It's just kind of hate the people in it. This is not Uncharted 4 levels of what is this sequel, let's say.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's missing kind of everything that I liked about the first game.
I mean, that's, you know, yes, but at the same time, it's not...
And I enjoyed the first game. I liked the idea of like a modern Assassin's Creed with weird hacking stuff and gunplay, and the weird bullet time thing made sense, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. This, and the digital trips were awesome, and the side stuff you could do was fun. And it was a silly game, and I never ended up finishing it because I wasn't super invested in the main story, but this just seems like it's gone in all the wrong ways. Like this, to me, this strikes me as kind of the opposite of like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, where it's like they fixed every problem I had with the first game when they made the second one, or just about every problem I had with the first game, And this game seems like it took all the stuff I really liked about the first game and then took it out for the sequel.
In disguise.
Also, rockets?
I had that moment of, wait, is Scientology launching missiles? But no, he was looking at a missile from not Tesla.
Okay.
Man, Open Wounds 3, that is a modern classic.
Who's come up many times. Like,
Will you be in space by the end of the game?
You know what? If I am game redeemed.
If you go to space and it turns out the final boss is Geordi running a moon base, I'd be okay with that. Really, I just want Geordi to show up.
Right here and right now.
I do too. And I know that there is at least one character from Watch Dogs 1 who shows up, but it's not the one you want.
Ah.
It's all good. Just tell me what to look for. I got you.
I don't understand why Ubisoft has such this bizarre obsession with T-Bone.
I don't know. I don't even remember who that is the funny thing.
Well, he was one of three people who lived...
DLC or some shit, right?
Yeah, and he was in the main story. He was the guy who did the first... the Blackout. The Northeast Blackout that was kind of one of the center points of the story.
Oh, right.
The kind of old guy with the long hair. Alan Moore, the hacker.
Okay, gang, I'm about to sneak inside New Dawn's temple.
And Jimmy's agreed to deliver a special message for our video.
Also, sometimes you
We're
just
all
do a
set
sick
up
flip,
once you
and I don't know why.
Watch out for snakes. There are always snakes.
It's not that kind of temple, Wrench.
That does not preclude snakes.
I'll be careful.
I will say, in terms of your kind of lame hacker group, I think Wrench is maybe he's at least the most similar to Geordi in that they are both they're both beings of pure chaos, let's say.
Is he just the dude with the mask?
He is the dude with the mask makes the eyes.
See, if the game would just acknowledge that your hacker group is full of shitty people, then I would be okay with the IEDs and the calling gangs to murder people for you.
But no, you're the heroes.
The fact that it pretends you're heroes while you do that
no,
is
you're real
infuriating to
big
me.
heroes.
God damn it. You don't get to call yourself a hero while you murder people left and right. That's what makes the Punisher tolerable, is that he can't stand being called a hero. God damn it.
Hold on, let me geocache the New Dawn Temple.
When Watch Dogs 3 comes out, what will be their hot take on Pokemon Go?
Oh man. I mean, they had that in the first one. They had the little like AR games. Remember those? Those were weird.
Oh, I guess those aren't in here either, huh?
Those are not in here either, because what?
Man, what the hell did they do to this series?
I mean, to be fair, like they said in interviews, like a lot of the digital trips and AR stuff was them going, wait, we relaunch in like 2 months and we're missing a lot of content. Quick, go.
So you're telling me that some of the things I liked the most about Watch Dogs 1 were things they made as an emergency backup because they didn't have enough stuff. Well, okay then, fuck Watch Dogs altogether. It turns out this series never had any redeeming qualities.
Oops. Do. I don't know where I am right now, but you know, it's fine. Guess I need to work my way over that way.
We'll follow up with the description of the target.
Stealth. Do I have some of these, maybe? Oh, hello.
Watch out, grenade!
Hey, come at me. Why are they not coming at me? I would like them to come at me.
Suspects in range. Do a full sweep.
Oh boy. Wait, that's outside again. I don't want to go outside. These are back though. These are still fun. I sound so convinced, you know. Oops.
Everything about watching you play this just makes me think of better games that are going to come out someday.
Like Yakuza.
Or Cyberpunk 2077.
Or Cyberpunk 2077.
Because my original thought was like, yeah, you're hacking stuff, and you're in a temple, but this isn't going to be as cool as the temple you hacked stuff in Shadowrun.
Accurate.
And then I was thinking, man, Shadowrun was fun, maybe I should replay Shadowrun. And then I was thinking, wait, Cyberpunk's gonna be cool.
Okay, gang, I'm about to sneak inside New Dawn's temple.
Cyberpunk will probably be alright.
I hope so. I need to play more of The Witcher 3.
I've tried
It's not that kind
the
of
first
temple,
two
Rance.
Witcher games multiple times. I can't get into The Witcher, and I don't know why exactly.
I tried The Witcher 2, and like that game is okay at best, let's say. And then I played The Witcher 3 because I got it for like $15.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had more fun with that, and I was like, oh, this is okay. I can see the appeal of The Witcher.
I have played more of The Witcher 1 than I have of The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 1 is not fantastic. Let's say that.
Isn't The Witcher 1 like a weird isometric RPG of some description?
It's something real weird. It's not an RPG per se. It's hard to describe how that game plays. It is not turn-based or anything. It is action-ish. It has action elements. I think I fought a giant scorpion?
Uh-oh.
I may be imagining that.
Stealth! My
You should
stealth
probably
has
stealth
gone horribly awry.
What if you just go the opposite of stealth?
You don't have, this isn't Watch Dogs 1, you don't have a billion weapons that you have on your person. Which is another kind of bummer. Please stop shooting me. Thank you. Oh. Remember when I said that you weren't quite as paper thin? Apparently I was wrong.
I was gonna say, you died... Yep, there, you died super fast again. You're dying real hard, real fast.
I really am.
Maybe the Scientologists just have super guns.
Maybe.
Okay, gang, I'm about to sneak
They
inside
put the
New Dawn's temple.
Thetans in their
And
bullets
Jimmy's agreed to
so
deliver
that
a
you
special message
they
for our video. We're all set up once you raid the treasure.
Watch out for snakes. There are always snakes.
It's not that kind of temple, Wrench.
That does not preclude snakes.
I'll be careful.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Stealth. Oh, Jesus. Nope.
Everybody!
My stealth worked out even worse than the last time.
Don't you have an assault rifle?
Oh, I do have one of those, but I'm trying not to kill anyone with that.
Maybe you should just assault rifle some people. The game wants you to.
Clearly, they do.
And you'll be a hero either way.
That's true. I'll be the biggest hero. Ow.
Okay, gang,
Take
I'm about to
3.
sneak inside New Dawn's temple.
And Jimmy's agreed to deliver a special message for our video.
Or 4.
We're all set up once you raid the treasure.
Watch out for snakes. There are always snakes.
It's not that kind of temple, Wrench.
That does not preclude snakes.
I'll be careful.
Time for stealth. Nope, 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 nope. You didn't see anything. Just stare at that wall. Like a weird idiot. Here's an idea. Go, my car. Oh, that didn't quite work the way I was really hoping it would, but whatever. Let me just do a sick judo flip and then choke you out with my yo-yo. Really?
We have the target's description. Hold for confirmation. It's one of those hackers. Send some cars. He might have explosives. I'm pretty sure he's over there.
Oh, whoops. Apparently it saved that I had my assault rifle equipped. Oh, whoops. No, open that door, please. Oh, what? Who's shooting at me? How can you shoot at me? The doors are closed. Hacking.
Yeah, I keep getting distracted by other stuff. But on the other hand, I see you're still in this
I'm still
Scientology
trying to take out the Scientologists.
You are in the same room, in the same position I have seen you die every other time I've looked back at the stream.
Yep. This time I'm doing it.
Alright then. Sure, it'll totally work out fine this time. Well, I mean, you shot the guy who's killed you every other time I've watched, so...
That's true. Now I have to go down there and hope they don't shoot me again.
Do they ever just sick dogs on you?
Some people do.
Okay.
That's more of a gang member thing. Uh-oh. Who's shooting? Oh, hello, sir. Alright, that's one down. Oops. That's two down.
That's gotta be Jimmy's elevator.
Now I'm on the fun Scientology
I've
elevator.
unlocked the secret lift.
I can't believe you actually said that.
What? It's true.
Welcome to the 5th level of the New Dawn, and congratulations on your spiritual ascendance.
Thank you. I worked hard for it.
The close translation of the first tablet. It says, the great earth may...
We're looking at New Dawn's prized possessions. The foundation of their entire religion. Rows of ancient Sumerian tablets. There's a lot of crazy shit in here, but this is something special. Why aren't they in a museum? I mean, what gives the church the right to keep these hidden away from us? Let's find out. Oh, it says do not touch, but I really want to touch. I mean, just a little. Come on. So much rich history. I mean, I am so glad to be a part of all the... Oh, no. They're fucking fake. This is all bullshit. People commit to New Dawn, pay millions of dollars before they get to see these, and they're fake. As fake as everything else the church promises.
Just kick that fake rock, dude.
Yeah. Now I feel better. Let's go home.
And now we leave.
Guys,
Popping my fingers.
Behold, New Dawn.
DedSec decided to dig into the Church of the New Dawn and found crime and corruption at its core. They purchased large amounts of personal data to better target their enemies. They may already have a file on you. We will proceed to leak everything we collected to our usual dispatches. Read them, verify them. You will come to the same conclusion we did. New Dawn is a criminal organization designed to intimidate its own members into destroying their own lives and handing over their savings. But don't take our word for it. We have a celebrity guest.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Siska. You probably remember me from a bunch of good movies I made.
What is
before I was
happening?
Brainwashed by New Dawn and forced to toe the company line. When friends of mine questioned the church's cruel practices, they disappeared. When I questioned that, I was taken against my will and locked away. Know that the police are already investigating my claims. And what is the church all about? What's behind door number 5?
Epilepsy warning.
I'll let my friends in DedSec demonstrate.
DedSec has given you the truth.
Come on, guys. You're fucking welcome.
I'm sorry, I just...
Yep, that's fair.
Someone made a comment where they said that this is basically like those episodes of, whatchamacallit? Like those CSI episodes about hacking spun out into a full game.
Yeah.
I could see that. Specifically, they said that, did you just do a flip?
Yeah, you do flip sometimes.
Man.
What?
I think I've kind of had it with this game, TFP.
We're gonna do one more thing before I stop streaming, because...
You don't have to stop streaming, but I may stop watching.
Well, no, I'm gonna do the Ubisoft mission, because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go hack Ubisoft.
That shouldn't be hard.
I'm sitting next to them
Seriously,
on a train.
This mission should take 5 minutes. Like, there are 2 ways to do this mission. Either it takes 5 minutes and it's the easiest thing in the game and that's funny, or it is the hardest mission in the game and they've got, like, Gatling guns. I want an army of Terminators standing between you and the trailer you're trying to leak. Those are the 2 extremes I will accept. Like, you should accept the mission, and then when you go and get to the place where you're supposed to steal the trailer, you see 5 different teams of hackers have already done it and are leaving the site.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna borrow this real quick. No, no.
It should be like that Shadowrun mission where you run into the other team of Shadowrunners.
I hacked the wrong car. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, that's gone poorly. I'm a hero, gotta go. Thank you. Excuse me, I'm a hero. I think somewhere around this area was where I hacked not Martin Shkreli. Also, car handling in this game seems a bit squirrelier than Watch Dogs 1. Not gonna lie. Especially when you run headfirst into trucks, but you know. Bump. Also, this is important because I just want you to see the headquarters of Ubisoft in the Ubisoft game because it's funny. Oops.
I want it to have a moat.
Does not have a moat.
Damn it.
But it does have something funnier than a moat.
That's questionable.
Ow. Didn't actually mean to dive out of the car, but you know. Alright.
I was gonna ask, how's the music selection in this game?
Oh, pretty good actually.
Okay. This first game had some
enjoy
pretty
it.
good songs.
It's got that.
Did you just fail at getting out of your own car?
A little bit. Where is Ubisoft? Oh, there it is. Check that out. In theaters December.
Oh god, do they have like a giant poster for the Assassin's Creed movie?
Boy, do they. And also sick character art for something. I don't know what this is. Let's go steal trailers from Ubisoft. Also, this mission had a great line at the opening because you talk about what you're planning on doing with Wrench.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus is like, you know what any video game website wants most? And Wrench just goes to be called journalism.
Okay, that's a pretty good line.
And then the answer was no, leaks.
But the actual answer was the first thing.
Yeah. And also, the phone call you get is one of some Ubisoft lady going like, this has happened so many times before. Unity, Syndicate, Osiris.
I saw that. And to be fair, I would still be down for Egyptian Assassin's Creed.
Good, because that's what's happening. That's the next Assassin's Creed game next year.
Nice.
That's confirmed.
Well, sadly, I will actually probably still not buy it. But, well, I'll have a PS4 by then, so I might.
That's okay, I'll buy it and stream it, and you can see all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't buy it at launch. I'd have to friggin', oh god, I can't even remember which one was which.
Unity? Unity's real bad.
Unity was the one where people's faces exploded, right?
Yes.
Okay. Syndicate was the actually okay
Syndicate
one.
is really good, in fact. Syndicate is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game.
Okay, hold on. Take Arthur Conan Doyle out of the game. Now how much do you like Syndicate?
Still really well, because I didn't do the Arthur Conan Doyle stuff until after I finished Syndicate.
Alright, just making sure. Stop doing flips, please.
No, I refuse.
God.
I need to figure out how to get into Ubisoft's building. It's apparently very secure.
Okay, now that I think about it, no, there's another correct way to do this mission, and that's that when you get in to leak the trailer, an actual assassin fights you.
You know what? I'd be okay with that. Call in Michael Fassbender.
God damn it. Michael Fassbender, why are you slumming it up?
Because Michael Fassbender wants money.
Ubisoft probably pays a lot. But man, that movie looks terrible.
It looks so bad.
Man, do you remember that trailer?
That trailer's so bad.
Well, no. I know the answer to that question. I shouldn't even ask it.
What's what?
I was gonna say, what's gonna be worse, the Assassin's Creed movie or the Ghost in the Shell movie? And the answer is the Ghost in the Shell movie. The Ghost in the Shell movie is gonna be worse because I care more about that source material they're gonna ruin.
Accurate.
There is more wasted potential in the Ghost in the Shell movie than there ever could be in an Assassin's Creed movie. Damn it. I'm really bummed about that Ghost in the Shell movie.
It is a thing to be really bummed about.
And the closer that gets to coming out, the closer we get to the reality of Telltale's Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, Jesus.
Which will prevent the Yakuza team ever making a Ghost in the Shell game. Which is what should actually happen.
We did it. I have hacked the Ubisoft. Check out this trailer. space.
What year is this game supposed to take place in?
2016.
Oh, okay.
Also, apparently this is a real game, but it's having development problems.
Ah.
Or so the article I read said.
I was kind of hoping it would just be a really weird riff on Mass Effect or something.
It's more similar to No Man's Sky, hilariously.
Well, yeah.
But, you know.
Leave that to me. I've got an in.
I can see the headlines now. New trailer sucks. New trailer kicks ass.
I ended up reading a bunch of stuff about that new Mass Effect game earlier today, and I'm kind of vaguely optimistic, but on the other hand, not really. Because it's still Mass Effect. They'll still probably find a way to fuck it up. But on the other hand, Dragon Age Inquisition was really good.
I really like Dragon Age Inquisition as someone who did not like Dragon Age 1 or 2.
Yeah, Dragon Age Origins I've never really been able to get into for long periods of time. Dragon Age 2 I've never played. And Mass Effect 1 was the best one of that series, so, you know.
All I know is I'm not going to be in it, so 0 out of 5. So that's, that's where I'm standing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's upgrade my stuff, because I leveled up. I got more people.
Although apparently they are going for more of a Dragon Age 2-esque thing with the characters in the new Mass Effect, where it's like, hey, you have a dad that you can customize and a sibling that you can customize, and you pick either the brother or the sister of the family to play as. And it's like, hey, you remember what happened in Mass Effect? We're ignoring that because you're in a different galaxy. They shot you to a different galaxy in stasis pods, so you have no idea what happened in the Mass Effect series. Which is really the reality everyone wishes they could be living in.
I wish I could live in that reality.
The reality where you got to miss the end of Mass Effect.
The reality... I want the reality where I got shot into the other galaxy after the Kasumi mission in Mass Effect 2.
I still am vaguely interested in the mission in the Mass Effect 3 DLC where you rob a casino with the whole team, with Kasumi leading the, heist.
Yes.
But on the other hand, you have to pay, $20 for that DLC.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah. Because apparently Mass Effect DLC never ever goes on sale ever. And there is still no way to buy Mass Effect 3 with all of the DLC included by default.
That's really weird. You would think that EA would be all about that.
Origin is good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Watch Dogs 2. That's, what did I call this? That's your swift glance.
I like how easy that mission was. I'm okay with that.
The side
missions went
missions
up, hacked into the roof thing, and it was done.
The side missions are kind of the best part of this.
I kind of wish they'd gone full self-deprecating and went the other route, where Ubisoft just has the craziest security in the world, and, flamethrowers. I wanted moats, I wanted it to be like the castle in Super Mario Brothers. There should be pits of lava and swirling flame lines. Are you taking a selfie?
I am. You can't stop me.
Of all of the terrible things you've done in Watch Dogs 2 so far, that's maybe the worst.
Hold on, I want to do sick flips.
God damn it. At least you can't take a selfie while you're doing a flip.
That's what you think.
Oh god, no. Tell me that's not a thing.
I'm pretty sure it's not a thing, but
thank God.
Hold on, let's try this out.
God damn it.
We're gonna try. Camera. Oh no, it pops you out of the camera app while you do your sick flip.
Okay.
That's a bummer.
I'm pretty happy about that at least. Alternately, you should be allowed to do it, but you eat shit on the landing.
Probably.
I feel like that's the middle ground where you can flip, but you don't land correctly. So you take the picture in midair and look cool, but then you take damage when you hit the ground.
That's Watch Dogs 2. Assassin's Creed in theaters December. Doesn't
December
have a
something.
date on it. You would think that their dumb thing, they would put a date on
Well,
it.
maybe they might patch that in.
It'll be patched in when they patch out the nudists.
I still can't believe Sony banned somebody for a month over that. He was like, hey, there's this lady with no panties on in the game, and then Sony was like, well, fuck you, get off our system.
Gosh
And it's
darn
like,
it.
but it was in the game.
No, get off our system harder.
Yeah.
Dead sex been tagging buildings all over the place.
Also, these.
Also, apparently they make shitty headphones.
Yeah. Also, the text conversations you can get, and the and like the little audio stuff you can tap into is also still pretty good. Even though I think it's I've already had a repeat, and I don't remember the text stuff ever repeating in the first one. But you know,
Again, it's been a while.
it's been a while. I don't know what a Paganophile means, but I need your $760.
Well, that's what Google's for.
That's how we're gonna end the stream. You tell me what a Paganophile is.
Is it P-O-G-O?
Paganophile.
Apparently it means either an admirer or a student of beards.
Well then. That's Watch Dogs 2.